Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We want to answer one of the #1 questions you guys have been asking all season long, and which is better? Which mower do we like better?
Well, I like the Toro better.
You like the Toro better, TQ? Me personally, I like them both because I like that they each do something great for our business that helps our business grow and make us a lot of money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wright has some good qualities that the Toro, I wouldn't put the Toro through.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
But
Let's hop into a few of the differences, I guess, here before we go into overall what we like and dislike about each one of these mowers. So first of all, I'll tell you right now, it has been a pleasure running the Wright ZK this year. It has done every job that we've asked it to do. We put this mower in some thick stuff, some tall stuff, some overgrown stuff, and that big Vanguard on there, the 37 horsepower EFI, that thing will punish anything you put in front of it, and it will pummel it and just do the job that it's supposed to do. It's supposed to eat up tall grass and get rid of it, right?
It's a beast.
It is. It for sure is a beast. 100%. The Toro, we won't put this Toro into tall, thick stuff, guys. Now I'm talking, you know, a couple feet, stuff that you should probably put a brush hog on.
Like that property we weren't able to get on to the far back.
Yeah, exactly. That property that was super wet all year, you know, we would put the ZK on it, even though we got stuck a lot. But we wouldn't put the Toro in there, okay? Not saying that the Toro couldn't cut that tall stuff, but the Toro's built for more finer, really pristine, cookie cutter, nice high-end allotment type yards. That's what this mower is built for compared to this mower that will do nice cutting, you know, but this mower is designed for that. This mower is
great finish.
Yeah, this mower is designed to just blow through stuff. That's why it's got a 37 horsepower engine on it. So a few other things that I like about the Wright, other than the Toro, real quick, is the Wright hugs a hill really well, guys. If I'm gonna go anywhere near like a retention pond, yes, there are these very rare occasions that I will get stuck. It happens to the best of us, and I have to call TQ to come bail me out.
I pulled you out?
Quite a bit this year. We had a wet season though, in my defense. But I will take the Wright ZK on a steep hill any day before I go grab the Toro. Now the Toro can do a steep hill, but I feel more secure on the Wright ZK. It has a lower, I guess, center of balance with the engine sitting lower. Overall, I'm gonna grab the ZK to do a hill over the Toro. And the next thing that I like about the ZK is just its overall durability. We've been mowing some really rough properties all this year, some big acreage properties. Our biggest commercial property is right around 11 acres. We take this thing out with a tag team with the Toro, and we just blow through it absolutely. I mean, these fields are rough, guys, and they beat stuff up. They're bouncing constantly. So I'm going to grab the ZK just because it is built heavy duty. Not saying that the Toro's not, but this thing has bigger tires, you know, a bigger, stronger platform than, say, the Toro does itself here, okay? Two totally different mowers here, guys, built for two totally different things. Some of the things that we absolutely don't really care for with the ZK. Not saying that we don't like them or that we hate them, but we think they could be built upon and be a little bit better. What do you think, TQ?
Well, I think as far as like comfortability, it's pretty rough. I mean, you're feeling it all throughout your body, especially on those rough terrains that we're on all the time. But and then also the fuel consumption, gas gets ate quickly in that thing. I mean, it's got a bigger motor, but
for sure,
what are you gonna do about that? It's gonna eat it up.
For sure. That's something we noticed with the business this year, guys. Sorry to cut you off, TQ. Right. But factoring in our numbers from last year with the Kawasaki to the same exact lawns we're taking care of this year with the ZK with the 37 Vanguard on it, our fuel consumption was through the roof, guys. And that was something that we didn't take into account. Yes, moving forward, we can take that into account. But, you know, you sometimes overlook little things like that when you're in business. But say you take a Kawasaki or a smaller Kohler here, and you compare that up to the 37 Vanguard. The 37 Vanguard, we're filling up what, about every other day, every 2 days at most?
Yeah.
Okay, the Kohler, we're going about every 3.5 to 4 days, sometimes even a whole week with this one fill up on this thing, and we're pretty much running them the same exact hours, okay? So that's money there that you can't make back. You lose that right off the top. Now, can you gain that with some things? Sure, you're getting a stronger engine like we've already elaborated on. You're able to cut more things than you can with, say, a smaller engine. You're going to blow through it a little bit better. You can cut thicker, taller stuff. Okay, so there is a pro and a con there, but fuel consumption is definitely one of the negative things about the ZK with that big engine on it that we didn't take into account whenever we purchased this mower. And I'll tell you another one that you didn't elaborate on. Yes, comfortability is one of them. It is a bit of a rough, bouncy mower. You are sitting between those wheels, which I personally don't think is horrible. I do feel it in my legs, but you know, it's definitely a little bit rougher of a mower than, say, the Toro that's a stand behind.
I almost feel like a better shock absorbing pad on that area you stand on.
On a stand on?
Yeah, would be a little better, I think.
Now, when you're getting into any of the large commercial type mowers, guys, you're going to start getting into the upper weight class, you know, 11, 12, 1,300 pounds. Well, with as wet as our season was this year here in Ohio, the wettest season on record in a long time, we got the Wright ZK buried up a ton. I mean, the most I've probably ever buried any mower in my entire career. I buried this thing up. TQ had to come bail me out, get me out of situations left and right.
You, I buried it up too, so.
Yeah, we both did. We both buried this mower up, and that leads us to the Toro. Whenever we decided, you know, mid-July, August, that we were going to make our next mower purchase, and it was that time, the number one thing on our list was, hey, let's get a smaller footprint type mower. Let's get something that weighs a bit less, which led us to the Toro. 900 to 1,000 pounds, guys. You know, we're saving 200-300 pounds roughly going from the ZK to the Toro. That was number one on our list of our next mower, was a smaller footprint, less weight. Number two, this mower, as I already said, uses a lot less fuel. Yes, you have a lot less power, but overall, same speed, great cutting deck. Me personally, I think the Toro has a better cutting quality than what the Wright does. The Wright's good, the Wright cut's nice, but if I'm going to make the choice between the Wright ZK or the Toro for a great cut quality machine, I'm going to grab the Toro hands down. Both machines have a striping kit on it, so I can't knock either one of them for that. Both stripe pretty well, you know. The Toro has a nice stripe, nice clean cut. The Wright will lay a nice stripe, but you just don't get a clean cut there, guys. It cuts it and then lays it like a carpet. I don't know.
The disbursement's different on each of them.
Yeah, for sure. It's a different cut on each one, and you'll see that throughout the year in our videos. And that was one of the main reasons we decided to go with the Toro. And as you guys know, we demoed a lot of great mowers. The Ferris Z3 was definitely up there. The only reason we didn't decide to go with that was cost to fix it, and it was another really heavy machine just like the Wright ZK, which led us back to the Toro. We were really leaning towards a Skag V-Ride 2. Simply with that, we just didn't get the horsepower we wanted with the Skag V-Ride 2, which led us back to the Toro. Going forward, we were looking at attachments, okay? One of the biggest things was we knew we wanted to be able to bag leaves. They have a couple different options for the Wright ZK, but none of them we really were liking and had good reviews on that we could find, and we went back to the Toro Grandstand. So everything that we tried out and found little things we liked and didn't like led us back to the Toro Grandstand. Having the option to put a bagging system on it, you know, led us to another field of our business where we could expand and be more profitable, offering leaf cleanups, faster leaf cleanups. You know, being able to stripe with this machine.
Even bagging in the spring. A lot of the customers want the bagging of the grass instead of just sitting on the lawn.
For sure. We've been paying very close attention to what our customers are asking for, and the more higher end areas we're getting into, we're getting requests for bagging. And if we're going to bag it, that's an upsell, guys. You know, you take a $40 lawn typically, and you can upsell that if you're bagging it at $65, $70. So you're doing the same amount of mowing with a few more bags, you know, dumping into the truck, hauling it away, but you're profiting there at the top. So the Toro Grandstand led us to buying it because it gave us more options to do what we needed to do to grow our business. And our saying, guys, is keep mowing, keep growing, and keep making money. Okay, so everything that we do with the business leads us back to those exact principles of our business. Keep mowing. We got 2 mowers now, guys. We had one. just 3 years ago, you know, we bought our first commercial one from a Toro time cutter. You know, we're growing. You know, you see where I'm going here? Keep mowing, keep growing. I seriously...
You gotta spend money to make money.
Yes, you do, guys.
Comes in.
Yes, you do. And in the end, everything you spend on is helping the business overall grow. So you're keeping on growing, and then on the end, backside of that, you have to be making money. Now, a lot of that leads back to you and making sure you're staying on top of your numbers. Like I said, the fuel consumption and stuff like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but they broke it down whenever we were looking at another grandstand, or a grandstand compared to another Wright ZK, and they pretty much broke it down number-wise to us that this mower would pay for itself over 2 to 3 years in fuel savings simply by going from the big block down to the smaller Kohler here, or a Kawasaki. It definitely makes you feel better when you're standing all day compared to sitting down, getting bounced around. You know, your back's not sore. I don't think my back's been sore from mowing all season long. So my legs have. I got some calluses there on my feet that I've never had before, especially up around my big toe. So that's something that I had to learn to adjust with the stand-on mowers. But yeah, that's just overall some of the pros and cons of each one of these mowers. If you guys have any more questions, drop them down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always,
keep mowing,
keep growing,
keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later.
TQ out.
Peace.